are working on the mason jar. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Oh, let me grab my glasses. I can't see. The wrong glasses. Oh man. It's like it's a Monday. Okay, maybe I can see comments this way now. Welcome! So I've already painted this peacock feather. I wasn't sure how long it was gonna take to dry. So I've got the lid I want to paint with the pewter color, but I have so many ideas for this part of it. So let me go ahead and we're gonna paint the top. That way it can be drying. And then I'll show you my ideas for the top. And I'm just gonna use a foam brush because I can make a cleaner line, I feel like, than I can with a regular brush. I just want it to be nice and straight without pulling up. Much better. So I am in Northern California and it's a beautiful 70 degrees. So spring is definitely in the air here. If you get our weather, you should hopefully be getting that in the next couple days. This might need 2 coats, so I'm going to go ahead. We'll do 1, and then we'll see how that is. So I just want to smooth that out. I can already tell it's going to need 2, so let me just put a little thicker on. So I painted the rest of it last night because I wasn't sure yet what we're going to do. Let me show you my ideas, and then you guys can tell me what you think. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate y'all coming in on your Friday. Okay. So we've got this, what I'm thinking. So I've got a couple different ideas. I've got this stencil that I thought we could do happy and then spring, and then use the stem part of this stencils down at the bottom and then put some cute flowers. Something like that, something like that. So then I thought maybe still doing the happy spring at the top, on top of each other, decoupaging some napkins onto these cute little bunnies and putting the bunnies down at the bottom. But I'm really loving this pink color along with this color. Well, welcome. Where are you from? I'm in Northern California. So I am thinking, let's go ahead and do this. I know I want to do that. I'm going to use, this color is called Flamingo. So it's a nice bright color and a makeup sponge. These I get at the dollar store. So let's see. Let me make some room here. I want this pretty much up at the top. And then that should already be dry by now. I'm just not going to slide it. So because today's going the way it is and I'm having such a problem, I'm going to tape it down. We're going to tape this. We'll just tape it right here to the side. You know what? I probably should do 2 pieces. Normally I could whip through this real quick, but apparently I'm having one of those days. Okay, so now I'm just starting by dipping in the lid. Oh, I was also thinking, instead of just the pink, putting some glitter over this while the paint is wet. See if we could do that without making a big mess. So I did get this mason jar at Hobby Lobby. It was, I think, $3.99 and it was 40% off. I kind of couldn't pass it up for that price. Oh, I don't know. Should we add the glitter? I can tip my camera, but then I won't be able to see the comments. So I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Let me see what I can do in just 1 second. Let me put this down before my paint starts drying. I didn't have a paper plate big enough, so that's why I got my parchment paper. Well, welcome from Illinois. Let's see. How's that? Is that good? Now, oh, I like that. It's just enough sparkle. So now, let's do the spring. And I think we want to go right about there. Let's go up a little bit. Drop that there. Okay, we're gonna offload. Welcome everybody. I'm so excited. We love new friends. I am an antique booth owner. So I do a lot of vintage inspired. We paint furniture and I always need these kind of little small things in my booth. Because I'm already transitioning out of Valentine's Day into spring. It's already that time here. Okay. We're gonna peel that back. And let's glitter this one. So I'm just doing it while my paint is still wet. If you wait for it to dry, you just have to go over it with something, some sort of medium to hold it. Mod Podge, more paint. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. So after the live, we will put that back in our jar. I don't want it to fall off. So now, are we going to, so these were the little bunnies I was thinking of adding into the bottom. And these are the napkins I was thinking of using, but I want to only use the gingham part of it. I think that is almost too much pink. So if we do this pink, I think the yellow, and I think the purple. I like that. Okay. Let's set this over here. And I have my Mod Podge and another foam brush. So I just painted them the same flamingo color. The natural wood on this pink one especially, it just didn't come through very well. And I want the colors to pop. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this down. And then I'm just gonna go back over it, and then I can probably just tear the napkin. I'm running out. I need to go to the store apparently. I got these napkins are on my website. These just came in yesterday. Now I'm gonna tear, but I'm just gonna be real gentle as I'm tearing it. So I also brought out, let's see if I can do this. I did bring out a little nail file, but I think I can just, with my fingernails, okay, there's one. I did already take the plies off of this one. So now we'll do the yellow. And these plies, they're 2-ply and they came off all at once before. Let's see if we can do it again. There we go. So this little napkin I thought would be so cute for Easter decor. Do a little Mod Podge on this and kind of do it the same way. Oh, that's cute, even with the pink underneath it. It makes the yellow pop. And I kind of like my napkins wrinkled a little bit, so I'm totally okay with the wrinkles that are there. Because when I'm done, I'm probably going to go back over them with some ink. Give them a vintage kind of look. I'm just using my nail and pulling it off. Just up in between his ears. Okay, oh, that's so cute. There's number 2. Now I think we need the purple. I don't think the blue matches as well. These bunnies I got at Hobby Lobby also. They were in a pack. They come in a pack like this with the little bunny tails. I think there's 9 of them in there. Okay, come on. Come on. Welcome. I think that's only one. Did you see that other one? It was so easy. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now our napkin's ready. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. I went ahead and painted all of them the same color, even though I knew I was going to do different colors over the top. This napkin is very thin. I just want to make sure my fingers don't stick to it. Right. Since I've started using napkins, I don't go for the thickness anymore. I go for the pretty designs and think, what can I put that on? It's a very inexpensive, easy way to update your decor or make seasonal items. You know, even cute little thank you gifts, just because, and it doesn't break the bank. So I'm gonna wait to pull that center section. I'm okay with even the paint showing through, because when this dries, I think I will ink them just a little bit. And I'll show you that in just a second. Just 1 second. Okay. It's not working and I can't get yours to work either. Honey Bear just came home. Maybe he'll rescue the internet. Okay. It only works on the number 2 internet. So there's that. Okay. Now, let's see. That's actually, I like that color. I'm not going to put any more paint on that top, but I am going to kind of outline it with a black Sharpie before I glue these on, just to give it some dimension. Let's try here. So this is a Sharpie paint pen, which is different than a Sharpie. They actually work just as good. And I'm not gonna do solid. I'm gonna do kind of, oh, look at that. Perfect, just right there. Okay, I'm gonna tilt you down just a little bit more. Honey Bear got it working. Then you can, perfect. Thanks, Honey Bear. Kind of gives some definition to the lid. Pink and purple, yes, those are my favorite. Actually, camo's my favorite color, but I love pink. Okay, now I also did get from the dollar store these cute butterfly stickers. I got 2 packs of them. And that is what really inspired this peacock feather color, because of the colors that were in this. So I was thinking, see how these are, oh, I want to ink these before I glue them down. That's right. But I was thinking, if you just peel this little sticker piece off, or you could put it on and then they just won't last as long as if it was glued on. And I bent the wings up a little bit more. Something like that. I'm going to lay them all out before I glue them on. Let's do this pink one up here. And a little one maybe right there.
Bucket for you?
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead and try and get that one going if you want.
No, that's okay. Thank you. I think we need a couple more small ones. Or I did bring out, so I brought out some of these wood flowers, but I think that's too much. I think it's kind of getting too busy. I think we'll leave the flowers for something else. You think we need more butterflies? I think we need another small butterfly here and maybe here. Let's see, so 2 blues, so we'll do a purple here. Just like that, and then something here. So there's 12 of them in one pack, but I got 2. Let's do a different color here. I like to have all my colors not clumped together. So we'll do that one there, and then maybe this one over here. I think that's cute. Okay, so let me glue these on. I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue. I'm gonna bend a couple of their wings up. Maybe not all of them. We'll leave this one flat. We'll leave this one flat, you think? All small butterflies, not big ones? I like the mixture of them. So there's not a color on the other side of this. So I don't want the wings popped up too much because then you just see a white background, but it gives it a little bit more of a 3-dimensional look. We got that one. Let's do that one. And that one. We didn't get this one. And we'll do this one. How about that? So, these are drying pretty good. I've got these inks that I got at Hobby Lobby. I am thinking, so vintage photo, walnut stain, antique linen, or black soot. Let's do the vintage photo. Just on the edge. Just to give these bunnies a little bit of dimension. Not so much pink. Even though I love pink. I'm just gonna go all the way around it. Then we'll glue them on with this little tail. Make sure he's straight. And one little dot right there. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. Wow, hello from the UK. Welcome. Now let's do this little bit. Right there. That one's still a little bit wet, so we'll wait a second on that. Make sure we're not getting off center. And get his little bunny tail. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this one. Now, because there's so much on here, our hanger is going to be very simple. Very simple. I don't want to make it too busy. Let's make sure we're centered. Okay, that's good. And then our last little bunny tail. Okay. My lid on my inks so they don't dry out. I love how these stack just like that. I keep them on the table next to me. So, for the hanger, I'm thinking simple like twine and so I brought all kinds of stuff out. The vintage lace just really doesn't go with this. This cute pink, but that's a lot. I'm thinking just a cute, simple, messy bow. But not the whole width. So we do thin. I'm just gonna cut this ribbon down probably to thirds and only use 2 of them. And then maybe cut this in half, right about there. No, we're gonna go even narrower. And we're just gonna use 1. And let's see, do we have anything else? Oh, I've got some of this muslin fabric. That's a real subtle color. Let's see what this would look like. Cut that pretty thin. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that. Let me tie this and we'll just see if it's too much. I think a bow would be too much, but just this kind of subtleness, just a little bit of color, I think we'll be okay. Let me tie this. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see what I'm doing. So I'm tying that in a knot. And I'm not gonna trim the twine yet. So let's see how we're gonna tie this on. Let's go this way. No. I'll have to think about that for a second, sorry. Thank you, Miss Tina. I appreciate you. And if you are new to the page, we hit a milestone yesterday and we have a post up. We're going to be gifting some fun things away. Oh, come on. Gets too frayed, I just trim it. You could just wrap some tape around it. Now, let's figure out how long we want it. I'm going to tie it in a knot. And you would never see it, but it's nice and strong. So here's our little bow. I'm almost wondering if we do something like that. I'm almost thinking it's too much. Let me pull this pink out. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see if I can do a bow with this kind of soft white color. I don't think it's long enough. Let's try. Let me see. I'm up for a challenge. Welcome from Montana, Miss April. Are you getting good weather or you have cold weather? I'm in Northern California and it's almost 70 today. It's fabulous. Okay, that's kind of cute. Except if we do that, I'm not sure I like what I'm thinking. Let me get these so they're the same length. I am not good at bows. That's why I always do messy bows. 47. Whew. I think that's what it was here when we woke up this morning. Okay. I think that's cute, but now I think this is too much. So let's trim it. Okay. Then I think if we tie 2 of them together, that leaves a nice little loop at the top that you can hang it. I think we'll do that.